Hello.
And welcome to
Our Moment of Hope. Our verse is Job 1:13.
Job.
Now there was a day when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house.
That's it?
That's it.
Woo! I thought you were going to read the other part. Okay. Watch out. Go read Job. You'll get a lot of hope if you make it to the end. One time Jack was trying to write a card to his great-grandfather.
The fire of God fell
And
from heaven and burned them up.
Wait, I just want to tell these people, one time Jack was writing this card. He's like, maybe he's 5 because we live in Tennessee.
I hope you make it to the end.
He wrote, I hope you make it to the end. And Opa, how old was Opa? No,
I don't know, like 90 or
anyway,
something.
he didn't make it to the end yet, but I was like, Jack, let's just, but I hope you make it to the end of the book of Job because that's where the good stuff is, and you got to make it through. You got to make it through. This world is full of trouble.
It's not even in the same...
All right, so tell me the verse again because we got to find hope in that specific verse.
There was a day when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house.
What a day. What a beautiful day. I guess there's hope in that because...
Maybe they burned themselves up.
Well,
because
think
they were
about
drunk.
the kids. Think about the kids, Job's kids. They had a pretty sweet life. Like, if you read it, it's not in that verse, so I guess go read the whole book. But they had a pretty nice life. They were just partying a lot. They were having a lot of parties together, it seemed like. And their dad was concerned for them spiritually in case they would accidentally sin, or if they would, maybe because they were drinking a lot, who knows. But he was offering sacrifices for his kids when they would go have a party at each other's houses. So like these kids had a pretty great life thanks to Job, and maybe he trained them well, who knows. But I think there's hope in even being small and not knowing what's ahead.
They had a nice...
those kids had nothing to worry about. They didn't know they were about to get swooped up and die. They had no clue.
Like, maybe they didn't even know they died.
You think it was gracious?
They were drunk.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know.
They were drunk and they were like, oh.
We don't know if they were drunk, but they were drinking wine and we don't know, the alcohol content of that wine. But anyway, my point is, you don't know what happens tomorrow. Today might be your last day, and there's hope because you are breathing today, and you are alive today.
Yeah.
And I have a friend named Mildred, and she's been around. She's been here for a while. She's been on this planet for a little bit.
Is that the person who told you about the McDonald's?
I don't know. But anyway, she said a long time ago, 40 years ago, I think she said, and I was like, oh, that's how old I am. Not exactly, but I was like, wow, there I was being born, and Mildred was figuring out life 40 years ago. And she said she felt like at that time there was a moment where God started to teach her, or he taught her in that time to just that she just needed to live one day at a time. And she said, and I've been living like that ever since. And I'm like, oh, I feel like that's what I've been learning this year. And maybe Job's kids already knew that. So they're like, boom, we're living our life right now. Let's celebrate your birthday. And then we'll go to my house and we'll celebrate my birthday. And then we'll go to, Sally's house and we'll celebrate her birthday. I don't know how many.
We actually don't.
How many kids did he have? Yeah, because he had double at the end.
Did he have...
Spoiler
alert.
Yeah,
but did he have daughters?
Yes. Yeah. My friend Karen is named after one of Job's daughters.
Also, in one of the things, after a page of that, I don't think it's about the same thing. But where is it?
Here's some cool names: Eliphaz.
The fire of God fell from heaven and burned up the sheep, the servants, and consumed them. And I alone escaped.
There's hope for that servant, huh? Stop giving us too many verses. We're only doing one.
No, yeah.
We're only doing one. It's very rainy. It's a beautiful rainy day today.
Thank you for joining.
Our moment of our moment of what?
Catchphrase. Hope.